Well, 541 is a bit of a different concept. It's what we call a social business or a for-benefit business.
It's a culmination of about 2 years of work and reflection and research on how we can continue to do something to bring transformational change to a neighborhood.
There were a number of studies done, and 541 is considered the red zone. And what that means is it's one of the highest poverty communities in Canada.
We very much don't want to be kind of moving into this space and moving into this neighborhood and assuming that we have all the answers, and we want to recognize that they have the ability within themselves to bring themselves out of poverty.
In the community, sure, you can drive down Barton Street and you can find a Boston Pizza down the road quite a ways. You can drive up the street and find Tim Hortons, but there's a big gap in the middle.
There really is a need for a restaurant in this neighborhood where you can get fresh food, but that's not expensive. It's not a charity. This is an actual restaurant where every single person is going to be paying, because we want to give people the sort of the dignity of buying something.
There are so many opportunities for people to get handouts, but very limited opportunities for people to have access to a handout.
When you're walking down the street, you're gonna see this place and you're like, oh, there's somewhere to get coffee or get something to eat. And that's true, but I feel like that's just sort of on the surface. And what's going on in the background is this idea of the exchange.
It's about an exchange of ideas. It's about an exchange of concerns that people have, whether it's for the community or for one another.
It's a place where anyone can come. We want kids to come here after school. We want students to come here and study, moms to come here in the morning, and we want families to come here at night.
And not just people in this community, but all over Hamilton, sort of a connecting point for people, and it makes a difference not just here, but in the rest of the city, because there's not a lot of like crossover all the time.
We're better together because we help educate one another on what's available.
What will change a city is when that starts to happen. There's huge potential in both this street and the people.
541 exists to have an impact in the local community, to be a catalyst for change.
It's a great place for coffee, but it's a great place to be.
If you drive down Barton at night, you might be afraid. And 541 is a place that I think from the get-go is going to start to change that.
You can come at your best, you can come at your worst, but you'll always, be served with a smile, and you'll always get that same personal attention.
It's about empowering people.
So 541 exists so we can engage and build relationships in the community, but also provide the necessities of a place that can be a beacon in the community for change.
.541 is an eatery, and it's also an exchange.